You know, most of us worry about our health as we age, but what if you knew about how to avoid life's unnecessary health traps? Here to tell us the biggest mistakes people make when it comes to their health is the author of his Change of Life, naturopath Dr. Chris Meletis. Good to have you back again.
Thank you.
So let's talk about some of the biggest mistakes, and one of them involves vitamin D.
Yeah, vitamin D is huge. We were all told, don't go out in the sun, you're going to get skin cancer, but they forgot to tell us a very important fact. You have to supplement with vitamin D. So
because you're not getting the sun.
Precisely. And so now we're all sporting the Oregon tan, and let alone in Oregon, we don't get sun from November through February. Even if you're out in the sun, you don't get any vitamin D.
So sunblock blocks out the vitamin D as well, as what you're saying when people put that on?
SPF of 15, 99% blockage.
So how much vitamin D do you need, though?
Most of my patients take at least 2,000, and the goal is to have a blood level of 55 on what's called a 25 hydroxy, which is the range is 20 to 100. You want 55 or above, and you decrease your chance of cancer, heart disease, and mortality.
So that's what vitamin D deficiency causes. Causes more cancers.
Multiple sclerosis, autoimmune disease, inflammation.
But to be clear, it doesn't cause those things.
Correct. A lack of.
But a lack of causes, or a lack of
can contribute.
Having an adequate amount helps you ward off.
That's well put.
Okay, yeah, because I don't want people to suddenly say we found the cause of MS because.
No, of course not.
So when people are drinking milk that's fortified with vitamin D, or they're eating cereal fortified with vitamin D, are they doing the right thing, and are they getting enough?
They are doing the right thing. You have to search for vitamin D every place. You're just not getting enough generally. The blood levels are just low. I measure blood levels all the time in my practice, and they're scary low. I mean, they're below the range.
One of the things we get checked for every time we go in to see the doctor is our blood pressure.
Yeah.
And I know it's really easy to get into the habit of just putting a little bit too much salt on your food. So that is one of the biggest mistakes we're making, isn't it?
Well, we were told also, just like with not going out in the sun, don't salt your food. But what happened to our iodine levels? Our iodine levels start dropping. And research showed from 1974 to 88, iodine levels dropped by 50% in the United States. ADD rose, breast cancer rose, all kinds of things rose. Once again, not exactly causative, a contributing factor, just like lack of vitamin D, a contributing factor.
So, but there's all kinds of salt in foods that we eat, though. You eat potato chips, there's salt. There's, French fries, there's salt. I know I'm not naming off the healthiest foods. But my point is, there's salt in a lot of the food we have. How much salt do we need?
It's not the salt, it's the iodine in the salt. In the 1920s, the U.S. government actually started iodinizing salt. The little Morton girl in a range of horse, she actually was like Johnny Appleseed. She went out and saved America. But now that we were said, don't salt your food, you're going to get high blood pressure, we aren't getting. So unless you're eating like a Japanese diet, we're in trouble.
Vegetables, we always hear, but you say people aren't eating the 5 to 6 servings a day that they need.
It was actually research in 2008 actually showing that only 11% of us consume our 5 to 7 servings that the government recommends on our veggies. Mom was right. We got to eat our veggies, get our antioxidants, our phytonutrients to protect ourselves from all the electromagnetic fields, television, radiation that we now are bombarded with.
You say cholesterol is just the tip of the iceberg.
Huge issue here. It's also, you have to look at homocysteine, C-reactive protein, fibrinogen levels, all very important. Cholesterol is just the tip of the iceberg. 1 out of every 2 people that die of heart disease have perfect cholesterol.
And counter to that, there are people with very high cholesterol who live ripe old ages.
Exactly, because there are other factors. They're homocysteine, CRP, and fibrinogen. Got to get all those measured every time.
All right, it's always great information when you're here. We've got it all on our website, too, at KATU.com. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. When a parent remarries late in life, it can be a wonderful blessing, but it can also be the catalyst for major family disputes and litigation for years. Coming up next.